Prime Video, force stop. All right, and then I'm gonna go back to it now because I'm pretty sure mine had probably paused too, just from me fucking with shit in there. So make my shit as live as possible.
All right. So,
Here we go. Okay, you said the stream is up.
yeah, yeah. So you
Okay, bet.
just have to read the messages or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, bet.
It's on.
Okay.
But I just want to set some shit before.
So I'm
Where's get my shit?
gonna change my shit to my
Ricky,
pick.
Ricky already in here.
Oh yeah, shit, that's quick, bro. I'm trying to change my background to my pick here. Or not, hold on, let me see.
Shit. Share. I'm trying to find the URL links. I know what I'll do. I'll share it from my phone.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. That's what I'll be doing. Mm-hmm. All right, hold on. Let's see my shit. Booyah. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, man. What up, Rick? Let's share this shit real quick. Copy link. Well, nah, man. What's your predictions for this game anyway?
For me,
Yeah.
I got the Saints winning, but I also feel like this is going to be a closer game to what people think. I think the Bears have a chance to win. Um, Oddly enough, I feel like Robinson is going to have a game. I feel like Mitchell played decent, but I ultimately feel like the reason why I think the Saints defense is going to be a little bit too much, but I also believe that Alvin Kamara is going to be the key. People are talking about Michael Thomas being the key, but I think it's really how they choose to use Alvin Kamara is going to be the key. So what do you got? What's your predictions, man?
I don't like the Bears, so I'm a little biased.
Yeah, just a little bit. Go ahead though.
I'm a little biased. I don't fuck with the Bears. That's real rap. I but like I said before, Drew Brees' arm is a noodle, and like when your max throw is 25 yards, I just don't know like exactly like what you could do with that. But they're lucky that they have Alvin Kamara. You're
Yeah,
right. Everything depends on Alvin Kamara, especially seeing how Michael Thomas has been in and out of the lineup and not been able to really.
yeah,
Was that Manti Te'o?
yeah,
He's still in the league. Holy shit!
yeah. He's still in the league, man, quietly. Um, but I guess this is what I'll say. Like what I mean by that is like Drew Brees. There's absolutely no reason for the game to come down to Drew Brees needing to throw downfield. If I thought that was going to be necessary for the success, then I'd be really concerned. But like, and you talking about what can you do with him not being able to throw past 25 yards?
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about it, Mark. How much of the Saints playbook is really getting taken away by the fact that they can't throw 25 yards down the field?
Right.
That's the problem. They just he's on the right team for having a noodle arm, is what I'm saying. Like he's definitely yeah.
1,000%.
So it's so that's why it's like, nah, man, even with everything, all things considered, as long as he can get rid of the ball before the pressure gets to him, he'll be okay.
Yeah.
Like, see, this is what you don't want. You don't want him in that situation right there. you know, but yeah. So let me
Yeah, I
see.
got it. Like they're on 3rd and 4 right now. I don't know.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just watch the third or fourth play.
Yeah, can't help. Can't help when you watching it on Prime.
Oh yeah, there I go.
You share that shit? That's all.
All right, let me see what I got here. Um, oh shit, I need to. There we go. Oh shit, I just saw UK CB live here. Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring up the live stream on my computer. I did last time. Let's see what we got here.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Uh,
What you? So yeah, what do you think about that first game, man?
well, the
Since we here.
first game went as I expected it to. Last year last year in the playoffs they took the Titans like for play and they got punched in the mouth. This year, because of the things that happened so far in the season and just their position, they came in a little bit humbler and actually focused on the team that's in front of them to play, and they got the W and actually was able to focus on stopping the run. Like last year, I think they could have beat them last year. They just really came in way too arrogant.
Yeah. Well, not only did they come in arrogant, but I also felt like they always last year they played with the belief that they would be up in every single game.
Right.
They played with the belief that teams were going to come in scared, and a lot of that stuff helped them put up the numbers that they had. It seemed like they had no game plan. Give me a second. They had absolutely no game plan for, hey, we're down 10, we're down 14. Like they had no game plan for that. So because they had no game plan for that, that's what really happened. Like now, like you said, they got punched in the mouth, and then they literally was like, well, what do we do next? We're like, I don't know. We ain't really been in this position before.
No one's ever punched us in the mouth before.
Yeah, they're like, we usually not playing down 14-0 or, you know what I'm saying? Like they just, yeah, so they didn't know what to do. And their first knee jerk reaction was, let's throw the ball all over the field. So
Yeah,
it made them uncomfortable enough to take them out of the game of what they usually do. Today, I was impressed because they did not let it take them out of the game. They basically said, you know what? Yeah, we'll throw a little bit where we need to, but we still the main objective is to run the ball. And then when they realized that the flats were open, they started throwing to the flats. So they improvised pretty well on the fly. That's the most passes to the running backs out of the backfield that, you know what I'm saying, that we've seen in a while, and it's the most out routes I seen Hollywood Brown run in the entire time I've watched the Ravens. So but yeah, it was good coaching, man. It was good coaching. Man, Browns, I mean not Browns, but Bears here. Let's see what they gonna do. It's 3rd and 5. I know you're a little bit behind, but
but yeah. Do do do.
uh shouldn't have been throwing it to him in the first place.
Yo, like,
Uh, oh, my bad. I ain't even looking at the comment section. Hold on.
did you share it on
On Instagram?
yeah, on Instagram, YouTube, or
Not
however
yet.
you
That's
do
what
it?
I'm doing now. I'm picking up my phone. I had to let this shit charge for a minute. But I'm about to.
I feel like maybe I feel like maybe we should see if Darius will join because this is Chicago.
You said do what? Save him or what?
But seeing how this is Chicago, we should see if Darius will join.
Oh man, shit. Hey, hit him up. See if you wanna hop in this bitch. Hey yo, what up, Jay?
Yo, what up?
Yo, okay, man. We gotta get Jay on the show. We gotta get him on the show one of these days, man.
Well, look,
We
fuck,
we
fuck
gotta
getting him on the show. We could get him in here right now. We're live, and if you got Zoom, Jay, I can send you the Zoom meeting link, and you can hop in this live right now.
you know what I'm saying? We'll patch you right into the video, man. What's good? What's good?
Like we could get all you guys, anybody that's paying attention and watching, we can get you in and out to join us live watching this game, see what's going on, and catch up with people that pay
Okay.
attention to our podcast.
Jay said he's with it. Are you want to send him the link or you want me to?
You got his number. Okay.
Yeah, Jay, just one question. Are you gonna join from your phone or via computer? Yeah, I'm waiting for this shit to catch up, waiting for him to say something. Okay, his phone. Bet. Okay, cool, man. I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link on Facebook. I'm just gonna send you a direct invite link from Facebook. So let me get this shit situated. Mm.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, man. What just happened? Shit.
Mm.
I should just stop.
Why is my shit moving slow?
But yeah, man. Next up, what do you see as Chicago's build? Like, where do you see them being able to win this game at? Like, what do you see their strength
I
being
I
able to
mean,
win this game?
I hate to say it this way, but I mean honestly, their defense is good enough to keep the game close, and from there, um, as much as people knock Mitch Trubisky in spots, he could play. He could play good. You know what I mean? In spots, he can play good, and if he can play good, and if they can find a way to consistently get the ball to Allen Robinson, and if they can use their running backs properly, then then they can win this game. Like the Saints defense is good, and I feel like they've been playing great all year. I haven't fully bought into the Saints defense being able to stop everybody and everything the way that people are talking about them. I honestly think that if they get Mitch Trubisky running, that would break the game open. So I guess I'll say that's the main part is if they could get Mitch running, then that'll be it. That'll be the game breaker for them.
Eh, yeah,
But
I think.
Mitch Trubisky, the running backs, Allen Robinson, I feel like the tools are there, but they literally have to play. They have to play close to perfect.
Yeah, like I just don't see them. I just don't see them being able to do that, and the fact that like this is like Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara and Drew Brees literally only played. It just pulled it up. They've only played 67 snaps together all season. Like that's wild.
I think that's part of the that's like I don't have any confidence in the Saints offense right now. I don't. That's just me. So because of that, it's going to be.
See,
That's one of the reasons why I think the game is going to be close.
see,
So,
man, Drew know he can't throw that. Did you send him the invite or no?
dude, I told you my shit was moving slow. I'm sending it right now. My messenger was taking this long on the computer just to pull up. Like, if you could see me leaning forward in the video, what do you think I'm doing, man? Like, all right. So, but I have a copy to my clipboard. So anybody else that want to join, I can send them a link really quickly. See, Jay said they got to commit to the run. He said Saints haven't been whole all year.
Yeah.
Yep. See, that's what I'm
There
saying.
you go.
I think both teams got to commit to the run, Jay. I think the Saints' best bet is running the ball with Alvin Kamara. I think because Drew Brees can't throw 25 yards down the field like Mark is talking about. This is exactly why you need to run the ball with Alvin Kamara, because Alvin Kamara is going to be the one that actually can get you your chunk plays.
Well, right now they carving them with 10-yard passes to
Yeah,
Harris.
this death by 1,000 cuts. Another reason why I think the game will stay close, Mark. The Saints aren't going to be coming down the field all fast. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be out here, you know what I'm saying, throwing up a bunch of points because of the way the offense is structured and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen.
For
So,
sure, definitely.
I'm just saying it just leaves the door open for opportunity.
Here you go. Nope, that ain't it. Let me check my joint. I might be tripping.
Yo, this delay was crazy on the video. Unless I'm just looking at something wrong. Oh no,
All right, come on
that's
now.
me. My video paused when I was sending out the link.
What, your Prime video?
No, the live stream, YouTube. Yeah. I thought it was like a huge delay, and I'm like, nah, my shit paused when I went to Facebook. All right.
I don't think that, for me personally, this just wouldn't be the game that I'm going to have Alvin Kamara sharing carries.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, but I mean, if death by 1,000 cuts is working, then death by 1,000 cuts is what they about to do. You know what I mean? Like, they slowly made their way into the end zone. They carved up a lot of time. So
Yeah, Michael Thomas just got in from a
yeah. So
little. I'll say this: like the thing about having the short passes is that you can't really because they're faster. Like you don't really have a lot of time to get on your man.
yeah,
You gotta be lock in step with them. Playing zone. I'm not playing zone against the Saints team. Like
Mm.
I would just try to lock the receiver up and make it as difficult as possible because
But
the
you
pass
also
game
gotta
is
have the
difficult.
personnel for that, and they don't. Like, but what I'll say is this: is it really is a bad matchup for the Bears defense in a sense of the Bears want to get after the quarterback. The way that the Saints play, it's not like Drew Brees is going to be back there holding the ball. So, I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, so they definitely need to. They're gonna have to play out of their out of their comfort zone for them to be able to cover what's happening here. And Ricky, you damn right. He said slant to Thomas. I would have never guessed that. Yeah, that's a wild one, right? Outside the box thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Jay. He said they don't travel. Defense don't travel. You know what I'm saying? Or they're CBs, excuse me. CBs don't travel, but he said he'll put Fuller on Michael Thomas all day. Like they have to.
yeah,
They I mean they what I'm saying is the Bears gotta do something different than what they usually do.
yeah. They
But
that
they have the personnel to do it. So I don't like you know what I mean? They have the personnel to do it. They just need to do it.
yeah that's gonna be a big issue for them, man. If they sit in the zone in these zones, these quick passes is pretty much gonna just eat them alive. So
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be the game plan. Apparently, they like we're not running shit. We're not trying to run the ball. We're not trying to do none of that. Look, man, y'all gonna have to stop these short passes before we change. So
yeah.
but yeah, but Jay, like I said, Jay, I sent the link out.
Apparently, he sent it to you on your Facebook instant messenger.
Yes. All right, let me check my phone now.
Yeah, no. You think the weekend's performance at the Super Bowl gonna be any good?
I mean, you already know what song he's gonna perform. You know what I'm saying? I mean, am I looking forward to it? Not really, Mark. You know what I mean? Give a fuck about that shit. But at least that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, Bruno Mars was really dope.
I bet, but Bruno Mars is a fucking entertainer. Like I don't like I don't know if you can. I wouldn't be trying to top Bruno Mars. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a tough act to follow. Is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, that's a problem.
yeah, so that's the problem. You know.
Mm. Yeah, so what do you think? What's your over under for Alvin Kamara's? I guess for Alvin Kamara's contribution in this game. I mean, not Alvin Kamara. Excuse me, Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson. Uh, man, To be honest, man, what I actually think is going to happen, man, I see him getting about seven catches, seven catches tops, but I see him maybe getting seven catches for like 65 yards.
Hmm.
I mean, he's gonna have
Well, there you go.
he gonna have Marshall on him. I'm assuming.
See, like it's just a little bit different when that 5,000 cuts and then like you're able to do that. Like you know what I mean? Able to get big chunk yards.
Yep. But to me, the biggest thing is third down completions, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, they called it incomplete. They called that an incomplete pass.
They bugging. Clearly, his feet is in.
Yeah,
He
like
got
his
like
feet.
three
No,
feet
like
in,
I don't
man.
think they're calling it because because after he hit the sideline, he let the ball go.
Bruh, that's a catch. Like I
Yeah,
just
like
watched
that was a
replay. That's a
catch.
catch. That's a clear catch.
Like look at this, secured on the ground, and then he lets it go. Like after he's been sliding on the ground.
Look, watch this, Mark. Okay, one, two, three, and a toe drag. He got 3 feet in the toe drag in, and then goes all the way to the ground. Bruh, that's we don't need to go to no damn commercial break. That's a damn catch. Come on, let's get over it.
Like come on, bro. That's a catch. Look,
You
it's
know what this is, Mark.
he
You know what
secured it
this
all
is,
the way to
right?
the ground.
I'm gonna
It's
tell you
over.
what this is. This is the setup, Mark. They're gonna fuck with the Bears with these calls for right now, just so they can justify screwing the Saints at the end of the game. It's coming, Mark. It's coming, dog.
So the Saints can bitch later. Like,
I'm just saying they want to be able to justify because you know the first thing that happened was the Saints get screwed. They'd be like, look, they screwed us. They'd be like, nah, man, they've been giving the Bears bad calls all game. Like it's gonna be that's their out. That's their out for setting them up for the twist. Like, but think about it. If they make this bad call here, everybody knows it was a catch. Like, even though it quote unquote will look like they're picking on the Bears, they'll reverse the call, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they'll be like, yeah, you see these calls? Man, they were going against the Bears for a while. Like, nah, man, this should have set up, dog.
why is Dame watching the Saints game on Nickelodeon? You there?
Yeah. What'd you say?
So why is he watching the Saints game on Nickelodeon?
On Nickelodeon. Who was watching that shit on Nickelodeon?
Dang.
Man, I don't know, man. I guess you find it wherever you could watch it on. I don't know.
That's wild. Actually, I'm gonna hit Darius up right now.
Mm.
Cherise says she made it.
Oh shit! There you go. Welcome, Sharice. You know what I'm saying? We'll give you the same offer we gave everybody else. You know what I'm saying? If you want to join in, let us know. We'll send you a link for Zoom. You can hop in the video with us for a live stream.
She ain't got no Zoom. Like,
She gotta have Zoom. Mitch. Oh. Oh my God. Hey, Darius about to have a god. I know Darius got to be throwing something through his TV screen right now.
hold up.
Mark, just watch this shit.
What? Did that joke just go through his
Dunk.
hands? Like, Like he lost it in the lights.
Dog, he didn't. He definitely didn't close his hands fast enough. Like his eyes was following the ball the whole way down. Mark, that's just that nigga just trash. He just trash. So I don't know what to tell you.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
bro.
Cherise said to send her the link, so I'm gonna get her now.
Come on, dog. You gotta have that, man. That's trash. But yo, like, dog, yo, if I'm Trubisky, I don't think I'm throwing to that dude ever again for the rest of the game.
He caught the first chunk play though. Like on the real, Mark. This is what I was talking about with Mitch. Like Mitch plays better than people get. Like that was clearly not his fault. You know what I mean? Like he could play good in spots. Like that should have been points on the board. Clearly should have been points on the board, dog. Like this is wild.
Like, but here's my thing. Why would a play like that be designed for Mims anyway? Why wouldn't it be designed for your best receiver on the field?
Well, because maybe they know that the best receiver is going to be, blanketed. So they design that shit for the other guy because they know they can pull the defense away with the best receiver.
Yeah.
Sims ain't pulling the defense away for Allen Robinson. That's the problem with only having one good receiver on your team. You need to have two. At least if the second receiver is a threat, then they can do the same for the guy on the other side. But
that's nuts. I'm not. Watching football in 4K is incredible.
Yeah, I must say it is. Yes.
Like them player close-ups that they do now, that shit is nuts.
But like, damn, dog, he got 3 pimples on his left cheek. This is ridiculous.
You can count the blades of grass.
Like I think that's French fry grease on the side of his lip. This is crazy.
Jordan Cameron.
What are you doing, Mitch? What are you doing? Bro, that's the weakest shit I ever seen. Mark, please explain to me why.
You better run.
Please explain to me why you don't dive.
Come on,
what are you doing, Mitch?
You know where the sticks are?
Dog, clearly he don't, man. He a bitch. He bitched up, Mark. He seen him coming. He bitched up, dog. That's what happened.
Sticks were there.
And to Ricky, you saying that's the best pass that he ever throw. Come on, man. But I already know where you stand with Mitch, so I'm not even going to hold you.
Listen, Mitch made a turnaround, but Mitch is trash. Like,
do you believe that's the best pass that Mitch will ever throw in his life?
I don't think he could throw a better pass than that. So, yes. Like, he'll probably throw a pass equal to that, but I don't think there will be a...
No, I don't think that's what Ricky's saying. I think Ricky's saying he can't do that again. That's what, like... yeah, no. I think Ricky, correct me if I'm wrong, but you saying he can't do that. Like, he won't do that again. That's what Ricky's saying. Like, I don't want to misquote you, though. Oh, he's okay. That's what he's saying. Yeah, he said no one else can throw something better than that. Okay. Yes, you're right. Yeah, that yes. As far as the delivery to the receiver can't ask for nothing else.
See, I told you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you, Ricky.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, Mitch can do that. I don't understand. Like, I'm not sitting here to tell you that Mitch Trubisky is a great quarterback. I don't think he is. You know what I think Mitch Trubisky is? I think if Mitch Trubisky played a little more consistent than what he would be is Kirk Cousins. That's who I think Mitch Trubisky is. I think he's Kirk Cousins, but on a lesser scale.
Ah,
So,
listen, man. I
do you
honestly,
think Kirk Cousins is good? Do you think he's great? Do you think he's serviceable? What do you think about Kirk Cousins?
I honestly think Kirk Cousins could be better. I think he could. Let me excuse me. I think he could be better than Kirk Cousins. I got distracted for half a second. I think
He said an inconsistent QB that should have stayed in college.
no. Yes, that is a perfect statement for who
You're
Mitch
right
is.
though. You're right though. You're
But
right.
um, hold on. What's happening?
Yo, Sharice, did you get the message or nah? Is that her joining in?
Nobody joining in. I was looking at something that YouTube was saying.
Oh, Taysom. Come on, man. Y'all falling victim to Taysom.
For some reason, the stream status went to poor.
It did. Hold on, let me look. Yep. It looks like we're okay. It didn't.
Yeah, what the stream look like for you guys out there? Is it still pretty good? Because I'm looking on OBS and it's not saying that.
I'm watching it right now. I don't have a full screen, but it looks good. Like, Sharice said overpaid QB. Ricky said it looks good. Like, I'm not even getting no hiccups on my feed, Mark. So I feel like you straight, bro. Like, I don't know why I gave you that message, but hold on, let me see if I could change the quality of my shit.
Well,
oh shit, yeah, my shit is coming in at 720.
Right,
and this is with me recording with you, so like it's whatever, like everything's good. So Sharice, let me know when you're gonna join.
Did you send it to her in Messenger as well?
Yes, because I know she's gonna join by phone.
Thank you, Cheetos. Appreciate you.
Yo, definitely
shout out to
thank
Cheetos.
you.
Thanks for watching, man. Who is that? Do you know who that is?
I do not know who Cheetos is. You know what I'm saying? Introduce yourself if you would like to, but you know we just gonna call you Cheetos until you do. So.
Yeah, man. God damn, man. Like. They should put landmines and barbed wire on the field to make this shit more interesting. I was just about to say something, Ricky. I was just about to say about this game, like it's not living up to the hype just yet.
What hype, dog? Ain't nobody was hyped for this game. That's funny.
Cheetos is Darius.
Darius. Oh man, dog. I'm sorry you got to see your team like this. How you feel about that Sims drop, Darius?
First, Mims let you down, then Mitch.
Did I say Sims? I meant Mims. Yeah, like it don't matter. It don't Sims, Mims. It don't matter. That motherfucker dropped the ball. Like
don't matter at all.
Oh, he said I made that up, dog. That's funny as hell. That's funny. Okay, nah. All right, cool. Ricky, you a trip, man. You a trip, Ricky. He said, "Who's Darius?" Okay, cool. Yeah, don't even worry about it, then. Don't even worry about it. We got some comedians in here.
Just the guy in the chat messing around, dog. I apologize.
Nah. Well, like I said, we'll stay with. He said calling them Cheetos was fine, so why we gonna call them Cheetos? Yeah. Hey, Cheetos, who you got? We already know what everybody else's predictions are from previous conversations. What's your prediction? Who did you have going into this game?
Do you think while we wait for that question, you think Michael Thomas is 100%?
Let me put it this way. Um, I don't know because I feel like Michael Thomas hasn't looked or played like he's at 100% this whole, since he's been playing this season.
Right.
But I don't know if that's more of a situation of him playing with Taysom or Drew Brees' injuries. There's so much shit that goes into it. But I mean, honestly, I can say that I don't know if he's 100%. I don't think he is. Could be an illusion. Said Saints upsetting the Bears. And you go call it an upset. Yo, that's kind of disrespectful to the Saints, but also giving them props at the same time.
Well,
Sharice says she's just waiting to be accepted in Zoom.
Shit, my bad. Well, no, that's fair though, because I understand how that end up going.
He said Breeze with the arm and Hill with the run. Okay, got you. Yep. They got Kamara back with the running game. Come on. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Nah, we agree with you, man. That's like I said, I think the Bears have a chance because the game should be kept close. But the thing is, they gotta execute and they have to convert. Like that drop touchdown pass, that's exactly the reason why they're gonna lose. Like they can't do that. Oh shit, your shit is all.
I'm about to mute myself.
About to mute yourself? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know how all this works, man.
Well, right now, all the video stuff just shifted, so he's gonna have to adjust everything and rearrange it. But once he gets that done, then everything will look right.
Nah, you on now?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I told Mom that you're on live now, and she was like, "No 49ers or Phillies didn't make it." She talking shit about your teams.
For real? For real, that's what she gonna do? How's she gonna, Mark? See, this is
never make it. She said she could say it because her Jets never make it.
See, that's something that's slander that I'm not gonna take from a Jets fan. I don't care if that Jets fan's my mom. Yeah.
I said we won 2 games.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
y'all still waiting for Vinny Testaverde and Keyshawn Johnson to come back.
And I did make it further than
y'all looking for Chad
so
Pennington right too. Now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The Saints. Tip ball. There we go, baby. Let's make this an interesting game.
I think your TV's ahead of mine.
I'm ahead of everybody's TV, apparently.
Yeah, because you've been talking, and I'm like, what?
Apparently, I got the clearest feed.
Yeah, I'm using the NFL app. Should I do Prime? Like, does it make a difference?
I just think being on the West Coast right now, I don't know why, but I'm getting that shit a lot quicker than y'all because Mark is behind too. So, hey yo, ask my mom. Ask her what who she got for the game.
Ricky said,
ask her what?
Ricky said your mom's a real one.
Oh, Ricky said mom's a real one. Man, don't be co-signing her. Yo,
Ricky,
so
Ricky, I want you to know, Sharice is a Washington football team fan.
Okay.
As she should be, because of where she's from.
Oh.
Is this what we doing again? We doing this again?
We already did this before.
No, we didn't do it for the people to hear. For the people to hear how much of a fraud you are out here in these streets.
Nah, stop it. And hold up. Just to be clear, yes, Sharice is my sister.
I don't even know how Sean became a 49ers fan. I think he just chose the winning team at the time.
He found the wagon. And
he chose the winning team at the time.
Exactly.
Don't even first off, you younger than me, so you wouldn't even know. You know what I'm saying? You weren't even in school when I became a Niners fan, so what would you know? You know what I'm saying? That's cool though.
Okay.
Oh wow, he pulling out that card, huh?
Yeah, honestly, I'm pulling out facts. What would you know?
All right.
Wow.
Ricky getting at you. He said your QB is a MAGA supporter.
Said what?
Your QB is a MAGA supporter.
Heineke?
Yeah, Heineken.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, all that shit came out today.
Yeah, I don't got no rebuttal because I'm just
he be
finding out.
disrespecting people on Twitter and shit.
I just found out. I don't got no rebuttal yet. I didn't know that shit.
You ain't got no rebuttal?
Was he one of the people at the Capitol?
No. He wasn't. Yo, that's funny. I don't think he was, but I bet you he would have been there if he could have. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, man. How crazy would that be if they found that out? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? When you got to storm the Capitol one day and play QB the next. Ricky said, I'm gonna say yes. Ricky clowning. He said, yeah.
He had no parts of that.
Yo, he was pulling double duty. He's like, I'm gonna go to the Capitol today. Tomorrow, I gotta suit up for a football game.
Hey, you can talk all the trash y'all want. He looked real good yesterday, so.
Well, Sharice, don't feel too bad. Ricky is a Seahawks fan. I mean, it's not like his team got a dub or anything. So
no, they got kicked out too, real early.
Real early, okay. He said that's how we know he's fearless. He stormed the Capitol and dived into the end zone. Oh, fuck. That's funny, dog. That's funny. Hey, he was playing fearless though. I'm not even gonna front. You know what I'm saying?
What?
He was playing fearless though.
He was.
Nah, he was definitely out there, man. He
was playing like this was his 50th start, dog. He was comfortable. I was
surprised he knew everything he knew.
Ooh, man, the ball touched the turf. That ain't a pick. Y'all get it.
Oh yeah, I don't even see the game. I'm trying to make me a drink.
I saw that already. I'm like on commercials.
Oh no, they're calling it now. Like they're calling it now.
The tip of the ball hit the turf. He ain't hold on to it. He sold it though.
Hey, I would have sold that shit too. I would have got up and took off. You always sell it. Watch this shit turn. Watch this rest of this drive turn into.
Ricky said, "I don't know how Russ prays to God for all these blessings and can't get back to the Super Bowl."
Hey, sacrifices, Ricky. You can't get everything. You can't get Sierra and then get all this other blessings and then be.
I was gonna say that.
Like you got to pick and choose, baby. You got the contract. You know what I'm saying? You got Sierra. You setting up all kind of shit. Nah, man. You got to pick one. You got to pick your blessings. You know what I'm saying?
Like, see, that's the. But I will say this, Ricky. You 1,000% called it, bro. You 1,000% called it when it get. Like, I don't understand at how Russ is out here locking on to one receiver, knowing that he has someone like DK. I mean, someone like Tyler Lockett out there, and Will Dissly. Now, Dissly actually got involved yesterday, but like, he should have been involved all season.
Today is a new day.
Dog, you know what I blame Mark though? I think
Fortnite's not right. Okay,
Ricky would know better than me. But I feel like this is that stupid shit. I still believe this falls under the same category as them trying to pass on a goal line in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like, right. I believe that like they're trying to force the DK thing. You know what I mean? Like they want DK to get a certain amount of stats. They want DK to be the face. You know what I'm saying? They want DK to be the guy. I don't know if it's the team or if it's Russell Wilson or if it's both. But I feel like there was a concerted effort to push DK this year. Because it doesn't make sense. You're right, Mark. Like Tyler Lockett is way too good for them to just completely all of a sudden start ignoring them fully. But we've seen the same thing with the Rams. We've seen the same thing with the Rams where one day it just became we want Robert Woods to be the guy.
Right.
Oh yeah, they haven't been going to him in a minute.
Who?
Robert Woods. They've been
They finally started going back to Cooper Kupp, you mean?
Yeah.
And they finally got smart about which running back they're gonna get the ball, like Cam Akers.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yes, I agree.
And I'm not Well,
hold on. Let me read
I
this
was a
real
Rand
quick.
fan for fantasy. That's
Ricky
it.
said he's jumping shit.
Like, he said I was
So he's
born in
calling
Los
the
Angeles.
shots?
Don't do no. He said no because he said he was born in Los Angeles. He ain't say that because he's jumping shit. That's not what he's doing, Mark. I'll give him a chance to explain himself. But he said DK is not that guy. Russ wants him to be that. I've been saying that. He just ignore all the success him and Lockett have. He'll, he said he abandoned the run for DK. Said hell, we abandoned the run for DK. Yeah, I feel you. I feel like it's too much of a concerted effort to make DK the guy. Mark, remember how I was telling you, like, all the comparisons to Megatron and how every week there was a new stat about DK and how I felt like there was like this huge concerted effort. Like, I don't know why that was a thing that just kept getting pushed out in everybody's face this year. So not only do I think that Russ is a part of it, but I also feel like there's like a machine in Seattle that's making it a thing.
Damn, that was the quickest 3 and out I ever seen, bro.
Dog, this is what happens when you get a bunch of incomplete passes. Like,
yo, this dude mad that was called incomplete. You only got 1 foot down. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you felt that. You knew that you only got 1 foot down.
I gotta put my phone on.
My prediction is about to look wrong than a motherfucker. I mean, if these guys can't catch a fucking ball, this game will get out of hand.
Oh yeah, who did you choose?
Oh, I chose the Saints, but I thought the game would be close. At this rate, if Chicago can't even catch a ball, then it's not going to be close at all.
No, it's going to be close. It's going to be 7-0.
See, all Ricky game. Said he dragged his feet.
I know everybody thinks Wayne's going to blow Chicago out.
No, he dragged that 1 foot, but that was the only foot that touched the ground.
Mr. King, that game is and these little things for both teams.
Yo, so Sharice, you said you picked the Saints for this game?
Yeah.
Who did you pick? Who you got for the Steelers Browns game?
Oh, I told you Browns.
Oh, okay. You got the Browns. Okay.
Steelers not the same still they were before.
Listen.
Well, what do you think? Why are you saying that? Like, I need you to explain yourself.
He said,
the Steelers
I'm
are not.
to make this game interesting.
Ricky, funny man. Hey, so look, we already talked about the next game, but sure, go ahead, Sharice. I want you to explain and elaborate on why you say the Steelers ain't the same no more.
First of all, did you see how most of their wins was from the NFC East? That don't count. And then,
damn, Mike. Damn, I mean, ain't that your division?
That's also true for the Browns. So
see, they're in the same division. Sharice, they both in the same division. They both had to play the NFC East. I'm gonna need you to give me something different than that. Ain't not the same. What you mean? What you seeing that make you say that? So outside of the NFC East shit, what else you got?
They're not running the ball good.
That's true. Go ahead. I can't argue with that. What do you want me to say? What else?
And their defense ain't the same as it was before.
Ooh, I don't know if I agree with that one. I think it's more of a situation of when your offense is turning the ball over and giving the other team.
So they're gassed out?
No, they're giving the other team's offense more opportunities. If you're only getting 5 possessions in a game and the other team starts turning the ball over and 5 possessions turns into 8 possessions, there's going to be you're going to give up more points. Yes, that also makes it to where the defense does get.
Those are just the 2 that I see.
But I mean, I'm not going to hold it against you. But yeah, I don't think the defense has any issues.
Well, the running game is definitely it because that's how they win their games.
Yeah. Do you see the running game being an issue for this Browns game? Do you think the Steelers going to be able to run on the Browns?
I don't know because the Browns that I saw last time, if that one shows up, then nah. But Browns is kind of inconsistent to me. So
damn, boy, the Bears are trying to The Bears ain't trying to let it go, man. The Bears are not trying to Mark, when you see this is what I'm talking about.
You got bias or something? Why you keep saying all the plays? What kind of internet you got?
He said you got finals or something. What up, Ricky?
Huh?
What up, Ricky? I don't know how I don't know, man. But
BIOS is always on point, though. I'll tell you that.
Like I have fiber optics
it's always
internet.
delayed with apps.
I have fiber optics internet. I don't understand. I got I'm watching it on my Fire Stick. I don't know if that helps. I know Mark is watching his on Prime, but he's watching it from his TV.
Ooh, good pick.
For the TV
Good
app.
pick. Be respectable. Do something.
See?
God damn. Look at that fat boy. That fat nigga caught that shit like it was some chicken.
So, your boy that's doing the basketball league.
Yeah, that's Ricky.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Yeah. So yeah, no, this is what I was talking about, Mark, when I said it's gonna be a close game. The Bears have the defense to be able to keep it close. Like the defense is the only reason why this shit ain't in the hand yet.
Yeah.
All they need to do is convert, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, use these running backs. This is what I'm talking about, man. Don't fall in love with the pass. You still have Mitchell Trubisky as a quarterback. You gotta remember that. You just can't go out there all willy-nilly tossing the ball all over the fucking place.
Yeah.
This is what they need to do. They need to just get a ball to Montgomery and just let him run that shit.
Oh, yeah, that is Chris joined in. Cheetos. Browns were playing against second and third string last week, so I don't know what Browns she talking about. So
that is true. They almost lost that game. They almost lost the game against the Steelers freaking second and third string.
They coming at your knowledge, Sharice.
You know what I'm saying? That is
I'm just saying, when I see the games, it's inconsistent to me.
No. You're right about the inconsistency. But when you mentioned that, you said the last time the Browns played them.
Well, I meant the last game I saw. I don't see.
Okay. So you're not talking about the Week 17 game. Got you. Okay.
I'll tell you which. I have to look it up. Tell you what week.
Okay, so as long as you're not talking about the last game of the season one, then you're fine. But
the last game of the season? No. I think the week before then. I don't know. Let me look at the weeks.
Yeah, no, hey, Cheetos, I'm with you. She said the last time she seen them, though. She's not talking like whatever that means. You know what I'm saying?
She's making sure she's like, last time I saw them, I don't know about what's what.
Exactly.
Yeah, because if my team's on, I don't watch no other games.
Well, who's your team?
And then I watch everything else. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you just said that.
Yeah. So if they're playing the same time I'm playing, I don't watch the game.
See, you gotta be a junkie like me. You gotta have a game on your computer, a game on the TV, and a game on.
I was doing that, but crack screen stopped working for me.
Oh,
just red zone.
See, look, I have an app.
Crack screen had all of that. That's why I was using that.
Oh, okay.
It had red zone pass, and then I could see every game. So I was doing that, and then it stopped working the last couple of weeks.
I've never heard of no thing called crack zone.
Crack streams. That's how you
Chicago scored.
You said what now?
No, I was saying, come on, Chicago scored. Like, I want this shit to be interesting. This shit is boring.
Dog, this is a terrible, nobody wants to see this shit. See, but okay, so Mark, remember how I said I can't pick the Saints to advance? Like, this is exactly what the fuck I was talking about. They're struggling, man.
You and I both we both had this conversation about them. Like, they're not when they I can't pick them to advance when knowing that somebody like Green Bay is out there.
This is not going to cut it against Green Bay. This right here is not going to cut it. You have to score points. And granted, I'll say Chicago's defense is better than Green Bay's, but you're gonna have to have more in the tool bag than a 5-yard slant to Thomas.
I mean, you can sit there and say that, but you got to remember that the Saints went out there and destroyed the Buccaneers like twice. So what's stopping them from doing that to Green Bay? Especially with them better.
We're talking about two totally different teams.
Yeah. Like we're talking
about two totally different quarterbacks. Okay.
Figure themselves out versus Green Bay who figured themselves out last year.
Well, let me put it this way. I'm not even going to go the route of saying they try to figure themselves out because the biggest difference is at quarterback, Ricky. Tom Brady is not mobile, number one. And number two, Tom Brady he's historically done really bad when you can pressure him. The Saints were able to pressure him, and that's what made those games be what they were. If you pressure Aaron Rodgers, you have to sack him. If not, you could be giving up a touchdown on the back end.
All you got to do is scare Tom Brady a little bit, and then he plays scared.
Yeah, so in those moments where they're able to get Tom Brady to throw interceptions, those are moments where Aaron Rodgers usually converts into first downs or touchdowns. So that the quarterback play is really what's going to be the difference when they try to get their defense popping against Green Bay. They're going to be able to get Aaron Rodgers occasionally, but even with the Saints defense, I think the Packers are capable of putting up 30.
Cool. They're going to put up 30, but what are they going to do versus the Saints in their run game? Green Bay hasn't been able to stop anybody's run game. This is the best run game.
Okay, well, let me put it this way. This is what I think, Ricky. I think if the Saints go into that game and they say we're going to run Alvin Kamara 20, 25 times, then I feel like they have something. But I feel like the Saints are going to stick to what they've been doing and not giving Kamara a full amount of carries. I do feel like when they go in, if they go in to play Green Bay, the game plan isn't going to be what it should. Because if I'm playing Green Bay, my game plan would be I'm going to get Alvin Kamara 20 carries, and I'm going to get Latavius Murray at least 10. I'm going in there with a game plan of getting 30 carries off. But the Saints, they're going to go into that game plan doing what they're doing right now versus Chicago. And I feel like the best way, me and Mark just talked about it earlier, the best way for the Saints to get chunk plays and to score quickly has to be on the ground with Alvin Kamara because there's no threat of Breeze throwing deep.
Cheeto said he believes Aaron Rodgers is losing his touch.
Think so?
He's not the same guy, but I don't think he's losing his touch.
Yeah, losing his touch is a little drastic.
I don't say how you say Aaron Rodgers is losing his touch, and he's pretty much the MVP at this point. That's like
yeah.
I don't get how you do that one. I can see if you said Russell Wilson's losing his trust, his success, because that boy tried.
He is.
I don't know Russ is doing. Like Russ let me down. That boy tried.
So let me put it this way: me and Mark
Russ is making TikTok videos with Sierra. That's what he's doing.
Russ is making TikTok videos. Hey, look,
I seen him. He's making TikTok videos.
Yeah, he said that's better than storming the Capitol, though.
I'd rather do TikTok videos than storming the Capitol.
Okay.
Or what was your other quarterback doing? Your other quarterback was passing out what? COVID? No, Dwayne Haskins. Ain't that what he was
at a strip club? Okay. With no mask.
He was just living his best Harden. He was just doing his best Harden imitation. That's all.
Harden never told the whole club to wear his T-shirt. Let's not do this. Harden never did that.
Yo, that's funny. Yo, that's funny as hell.
I mean,
I'm about this Deshaun Watson stuff with him possibly forcing a trade to go to Miami. That shit is wild. He said, give Houston Tua and send me to the Dolphins. I'll drop my no trade clause if y'all do that. That's wild.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, listen. Here's the thing. Like that's a conversation that needs to be had because from the standpoint of the fact that where they are losing Deshaun is the fact Deshaun fit like he wanted them to interview Eric Bieniemy. The fact that they never even considered or bothered, and they made it seem like he had some sort of involvement in the going ons of the team, and then they never even considered that as an option and completely ignored it. I believe there's two parts to that. There's the part of like, okay, you just going to ignore me. And then it's the part that probably makes you question, like, all right, so you kept Bill O'Brien around forever while he destroyed us, and now when it's a legitimate coach out there, you never even considered him versus whoever else. And the only thing I can see as to why you would never even have thought to look his way is possibly the color of his skin. And when the color of my skin looks just like this person, I'm gonna have a little bit more of a problem with that.
Well, this is what I'll say is you have the history of, you know, the inmates running the prison comments from the owner. You got like it's not so. But besides that, Mark, the biggest thing is if I'm sitting here and saying, okay, the organization finally realized that Bill O'Brien is just making crazy ass decisions out here and he's the problem, and then they finally get rid of Bill O'Brien. I'm thinking maybe the organization has learned something, but now, judging from this process, the hiring, the coach vetting process, clearly the organization has not learned anything. So the question is for somebody like a Deshaun Watson is like, do you stick around and hang out with the organization that is going to do everything wrong? Hell no. So real quick, I want to get to Cheeto's comment. He said what he meant is he hesitates a lot more than before. He said when he holds the ball more, that's when he throws those bad balls. He's talking about Aaron Rodgers. I say that's a fair assessment, but I don't think that's a sense of him losing his touch. I think it's more so him still finding his comfortability within the offense, and maybe because of that, there's a little bit of a drop off in his confidence and what he's trying to do. But I think that's there's a mental thing, but I think that's more attributed to him still getting comfortable within this offense. Remember last year, if you ask me and Mark, he wasn't even trying to make the offense work last year.
No, he wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
But when he wasn't trying to make the offense work last year, it bit him in the ass.
It did.
And I think that's why he had to come around to try to make the offense work.
So, in as crazy as it sounds, basically what I'm saying is he could play better next year within this offense. I don't know if his numbers will be better, but you got to think, Devontae Adams was out for a time. Lazard was out for most of the season. He was dealing with a bunch of variables when it comes to wide receiver. There was a time when Jones was out, Williams was out. There's a lot of back and forth with the lineup. Tunyon is now becoming a big part of the offense.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, sadly to say, there's going to be, like I said, I feel like he'll play better next year. So I think part of him playing better next year is going to be he's going to have way more confidence in himself within the offense and within the offensive scheme that they're trying to run. And I think that's going to change that, what you're talking about, that you saw with him hesitating and holding the ball. You know what I mean? So I don't think that's a drop off of Aaron Rodgers. I think it's a confidence within the offense. But I could be wrong. We'll see next year. We'll see next year whether he continues to do those little things that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to his ass.
I'm sorry, dog. That shit's too funny, man.
to his ass. I don't know why anybody would even let someone talk them into taking him. For Deshaun Watson, you're gonna have to give me like several picks, Tua, some gummy bears, a whole lot of shit. Like I want a king's ransom for that. Like I can't believe Deshaun Watson's like, yeah, y'all can take Tua and send me over there. Like that boy crazy.
Deshaun Watson can say whatever the fuck he wants. Texans is not just trading you for a pack of cigs, yo. Like he can say whatever the fuck he feel like, but that's not the way it's gonna happen.
Well, he's talking about holding out. He's already saying, I'll play hardball. I'll just hold out.
Well, remember, everybody thought he was going to hold out when they traded off Hopkins. So, I mean, he did the honorable thing by giving him another year.
I think he was saving up his money so he can pull this shit.
He might have been, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying? That might have been a heads up. That's what I would have been doing. Like, you know,
Let me save up this money. Next year, I'm going to tell y'all, fuck y'all, so I can pay these fines, and we're going to go from there. Like,
okay. He said, what do we think about Deshaun? Where would y'all want him to go? Ha! Of course, man. I'm a Niners fan. I want him to come to the Niners. Nah. I mean, maybe I'm biased, but I do feel like it's a plug and play situation if he comes to our team, and it automatically would make us a Super Bowl contender. So if he's looking to win instantly, I would say go to the Niners. The only thing that I would fear with going to the Niners is that right now, if you look at the way that we go about things, it's a carousel of players because we don't want to pay. I'm not going to say we don't want to pay anybody, but I can't tell you anybody that's on our team that's safe from getting traded or, that we're going to say, okay, we don't want to let him walk in free agency. The only player that's on our roster on offense that I feel like is safe is Kittle and maybe Kyle Juszczyk, because it's hard to find a good fullback that's going to do what he does. So, I mean, if he's okay with the carousel of targets, then I say stay with the Niners. But
no, listen, that's not where I'm not with that. For me personally, this goes against my personal team, but that's all right because I'm an Eagles fan. But I would like to see, like, for Deshaun Watson's success, I would like to see him go to the the Washington football team. Simply because they have every other piece except for a quarterback. Like, so, like, for his sake, that would be the best place for him. They have every piece that they need except for a QB. So.
Well, this is what I'll say, which I like. I would love to see him in Washington, and I do think they have everything. I think they need one more receiver. But
I mean, they're obviously going to get that in the draft because
this is the draft to get a receiver. This is the draft to get a receiver. I'll say that. So yes, but I can't even argue with that. I like that, and the biggest thing for me is there's going to be an emphasis on running the ball, and there's going to be an emphasis on defense, which is two things that the Texans have went away from. And one more thing about the Niners, because Cheeto said the Niners can't stay healthy. You're right. That is another thing that would be a concern for me with Deshaun Watson going to the Niners. But the one thing is, we have guys. We seem to have some level of depth when it comes to the skill positions.
This is what I'll say. The 49ers is a terrible place for him to go. There's no reason for him to go there because they're not going to use him. They're really not. Shanahan,
they're not going to what?
They're not going to really use him. Shanahan wants to run that ball. So that's a bad place. For you to say that, they'll be a Super Bowl contender. They're just 1 year removed from the Super Bowl. If you just, exclude all the health issues you got. So you have a good enough team already. Plus, you guys couldn't afford it. Second, the Washington Redskins is a horrible, horrible idea. He'll be underutilized there too, because Ron Riverboat, the crazy dude, he wants to take Bridgewater. He just wants somebody to throw short passes. You don't need Deshaun Watson for that. You're going to be overpaying for a quarterback at that point.
Now, Ricky, go. No, I'll let you finish. Go ahead, finish.
This is the team he does need to look to go after. The one team he needs to go to that he would fall in love with because this is his play style, Mike Tomlin needs to get a hold of that boy. If he goes to the Steelers, all those deep balls he loves.
That's going to be an incomplete pass, Mark. That's why. That's going to be an incomplete pass, Mark.
Yeah,
that's the best place he can go to. Can you imagine him with Claypool? Can you imagine him on the Steelers with Claypool?
Yeah, that's coming back. He ain't had that long enough. Well, no, he made a football move with it in his hand. It was secure.
They're going to say that's not enough for a football move, Mark. Come on, man. You know how this goes.
For the one,
that boy got face planted.
Rick, you got to have to hold your statement for a second because this is the one actually exciting play in the game.
Yeah, right.
So, listen, I say it should be upheld because he caught it. It was clearly secured, and he turned around and made a football move.
He didn't make a football move. You got to take 3 steps.
No, he moved.
but he didn't make a football move. Did he juke? Did he try to stiff arm? Did he break down so he could get past him? All he did was turn around. That's not a football move.
That boy got popped.
He got popped for sure, but I don't think
that is not a football move. That shit is gonna be an incomplete pass. Real quick though, to Ricky's point, to everybody's point, talk about the Niners shit, right? I specifically said if he wants to win right now, you know what I'm saying? If he's, I think the Niners is a good choice for short term. And Ricky, you like a little bit of your Seahawks fanhood came out, talk about the Niners are good enough already. Like if it was good enough already, we'd have a championship. But
where are you guys going to get the money from?
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. I do feel like we are strapped, but the money will come from us trading away, making sure we trade Jimmy G in that, and we could clear space other ways.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me speak to my fandom. I'm trying to save you guys from doing what we did with Russ. We overpaid for a quarterback, and now we don't have advancements for the future. Next year, we can't pay for anybody. We don't have no picks. We don't have anything.
Well, this is the thing. There's a few people that we're paying that I feel like we can let go. You know what I'm saying? The people that are making money on our squad, you got Richard Sherman being one of them. Although he's not making that much, he's making more than all the rest of our defensive backs not named Jason Verrett. Number two, we can let Jason Verrett walk because he's been hurt the whole time. He ain't even played no games. That's another place where our money's tied up. Tevin Coleman, we can let him walk too. We got enough running backs. Right, these are guys that there's ways that we could cut this money to get Deshaun Watson on our team where it's not going to hurt us.
Hold up, Shawn. Did you say cut Tevin Coleman?
Yes.
So now you're talking about dream scenarios that'll never happen. Is that what we're doing now? That's what we're talking about?
I'm not saying. What I'm saying is there's way. I know it'll never happen because that's Kyle's boy. What I'm saying is there is a way. There is a path for us to clear cap space. Ricky, do I think that Deshaun is going to come to the Niners? I don't think he will. But let me get back to the Steelers thing because I think the Steelers is a good point because I was just talking about win now. If Deshaun doesn't care about the future, then the Niners is good. But if you care about your future, if I'm looking at a place to land for the rest of my career, I'm absolutely going to the Steelers.
I got a question.
Like their defense is there as long as Ben wants to fucking play.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Okay, I think Ben is going to play another 2 years.
Yeah. You said
I think he's going to play another 2 years.
He should.
What did mommy say?
He's done. He's like an old man.
He's like
an old man.
Because he is, man. You notice Ben don't even run the ball anymore. Ben don't even step outside the pocket to throw.
No, he doesn't.
Ben has been holding that team hostage forever. Like he needs to leave.
Keeping him. Mine said that's going to be keeping it.
It's already Pittsburgh's downfall right now. What are you talking about?
It is.
Yeah, like there's a reason why them to really advance in the playoffs, and it's because of the inconsistency on offense. Granted, their wide receivers are dropping balls everywhere.
No.
Consistent. If every time they go into the red zone,
goddamn thing, you need to relax.
What? So there's one guy. Dog, if you have four receivers that are dropping balls, that's everybody. I don't care if you got one guy that ain't Mark. You just had to slip that in there.
I just wanted to be known.
If your receivers are going to drop balls, and then every time, hey, if every time Big Ben gets into the red zone, he throws a pick, then that's going to be a problem. Like you got to get rid of Big Ben, but they don't. But they got Mason Rudolph behind them. Like the Steelers are literally respect Ben to the point that they won't even draft a quarterback. So when I tell you that Ben is going to play to whenever he wants to, that's what it's going to be. Like,
okay.
They drafted Mason Rudolph and he got upset. It's like, damn, well, then who can I draft? Like, if you're going to be mad about me drafting Mason Rudolph, then who can I draft? Right? Fine, we won't draft any quarterbacks. Like, if Mason Rudolph is going to piss you off, then that means we can't draft anybody. Like, like he being a baby back bitch. But
you upset.
I mean,
Another team he can go to that would be win now. That would be ideal for him.
Hold on.
Saints.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say I don't like that. I do like that. That is a good place to go to win now. I will agree. Hey, look at this. Let me address Cheetos real quick. He said, wait a minute, not 4 damn receivers. And then he said, Ben needs to call his own plays. They play better when he calls his own plays. Like, here's the thing, man. To address the receivers, yes. I'm including Eric Ebron in that because that boy be dropping balls too. Oh. So, yes, there's a bunch of them out there. But let me get in. After the blow up with Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell and all the comments about Big Ben not being a leader and him not inviting players over to us and all this other shit, after all the drama that happened with the Saints, like Ben is trying to play the role of the good soldier now. Yeah. Because clearly he knows that he's coming to the end of his career and he don't want his name to be doo-doo when he gets out. These cats be looking to try to set themselves up, do the whole image restructuring so that they could go get a job afterwards. It's what Randy Moss did. You think Randy Moss wanted to play with the Niners at the end of his career? He didn't want to do that shit. He didn't want to come out and play slot receiver, but he did what he had to do to clean up his image. So like Ben ain't trying to rock the boat. So that's why you don't see him going out there and just calling his own plays and doing all these other things. And I also think it's a situation to where I don't think Ben has any confidence in. I don't think he has confidence in some of his receivers. So,
Sean, did you just
see? But
did you just say Big Ben doesn't want to rock the boat? Because some lawsuits he has says he always.
Hey, look. I said since the Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell fallout, I am not. Man, we used to have a comment, man. We said, look, Ben don't win. No, he hasn't won no. But hold on. I just tried to refresh, and I'm waiting for it to load up to see if it'll pop.
Now it reconnected. Everything's reconnected now.
All right.
Cool. Told you it had to be Mark's fault.
And that's why, as a black man in this nation, we need to come together so we can rid ourselves of this evilness. No, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Like, damn, a lot happened in that 30 seconds that the feed dropped out. What y'all talking about?
Yeah, it's still. All right, there we go. Yep.
Man, Mark, why is it every time we go live, some shit like this happens? We went live for the Niners Eagles game, and that shit turned out to be uninteresting. Like this shit is man. The Browns and the Steelers better give us a damn game.
Went live last night.
Oh, nope.
All right.
I don't know if I'm gonna drink today because
damn well you're gonna drink.
My seat. Look. Hey man, y'all gonna start talking to me like I'm some type of alky.
Isn't that what they call it? Double fisted? Mark started that.
Yeah, start talking to me like I'm some type of alky.
That's what Mark told me.
All I'm saying is, look, man, my sleep schedule is all jacked up. I passed out. What time was it? I passed out like 7:00 last night, dog. My sleep schedule is all.
I missed half of the Ravens game. I ain't wake up to halftime.
Yeah, like if my sleep schedule wasn't jacked up, I probably would drink, but nah, my shit all fucked up.
I'm not pressuring you to drink.
All right,
I am.
See that? You see that? Sure.
I'm here pressure. Drink.
You need to get through this game.
Shit.
You really do. We're gonna start taking shots every time somebody like drop the ball.
I also say
I don't even get alcohol. How am I supposed
to?
Because you're drinking.
Okay. It's been like a week. I have no alcohol in my house.
Tell them.
Oh, that's good. I'm right.
Don't got a personal bottle or nothing.
Say what?
Huh?
You said if we in the chat, tell them what?
I'm bringing it back up now.
This shit is still lagging bad. Like it's just freezing and freezing.
I'm fixing it right now.
I'll message in the chat and say something. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll say something. Where that shit happened.